Wake up, wake up.
This is a brand new episode of Wake Up Bright.
Wake up.
With your workout buddies, April and sometimes Jenna. Your HIIT podcast. Your much needed hit of encouragement, empowerment, and motivation to live and grow each day a little brighter.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi. Welcome back.
Welcome back to the podcast for the first Monday episode of the Balanced and Bright series. Ooh, I'm April Lauren.
I'm Jenna.
And we're workout buddies that we like have very spirited fingers and stuff.
Today's the day for these.
Today's
Jazz hands
the day. Get excited.
It's Jazz Hands Monday.
So I hope that you guys have had a great weekend. We want to hear about it. So on Instagram, if you guys have it, or you can always send us an email as well. loveaprilllauren@gmail.com. Or comment if you're watching on this on YouTube, comment and let us know how your weekend was. What did you do? Did you start working towards your goals? And what are your goals? Have you set any of them? We want to know.
Welcome to the second episode of the Balanced and Bright collaborative effort to crush our goals and end 2021 strong and begin 2022 off on the right foot. So we're going to do this collaboratively together. We're going to look at our routines, our habits, and build better habits now. We're not waiting. And it doesn't matter when you hear this, start now, start today. Daily, we set forth this week that we are spending 15 minutes outside, doing some stretching or yoga daily on Tuesday. So tomorrow I will be launching a yoga video on April Lauren Yoga. Set a movement goal. So this is individual. So the whole entire Balanced and Bright is about you finding your way, not you going the way somebody else has dictated for you. So not everything works for everyone. Let's tune into what our own bodies need and what we need in order to achieve our goals. Drink a gallon of water. And those are the 4 things this week that we're trying to do daily. We'll add on some more next week. This week, the homework, if you will, or the prompts for the week are to write down 3 goals that you want to achieve by the end of the year. Read chapter 1 of The Gift of Imperfection by Brene Brown. We won't start talking about that until Wednesday. Write out your ideal day. So not a fantasy day, but if you were making the most of your day, what would that day look like? So a work day, a weekend day, you can do both. For 3 days, track what you do with your time. Set a timer for every 20 minutes or so. Every hour is what I'm doing. And then I'm going to account for what I did with that block of time. And I will be sharing what I find my big time wasters in the space that I've created. And you're invited to follow along on Instagram and share there as well. So Wake Up Bright on Instagram, and let's get back to the podcast.
So Jenna told me, and she didn't tell me what it is, but she says that she has some news. And so I'm like,
yes.
I'm like desperate. I'm like, what is it? I need to know right now.
Because my husband's a little crazy. He decided that he's going to buy the Peloton bike. So we bought it last night, and it's going to be delivered on the 20th, I think.
Okay, so that's not as exciting as what I thought, because she's like, we have some news. My husband has some news. I'm like, they're moving here. That's what's happening. I was very excited, but the Peloton bike is almost as exciting as that.
Mm-hmm. I was trying to go for like a different brand or like something cheaper, but I think they dropped the original Peloton bike, so it was like $1,400.
Yeah,
$1,500 now.
They've had it on special.
Because they have like a plus version of it. So
I've been trying to get Ricky to get it. Actually, we've been talking about it, and he's like, "Well, maybe after we achieve these goals, then maybe we'll get it." And I'm like, "What about we just get it
now? What about now? I don't know. There was some deals going on with like 0 APR, all kinds of stuff, and it was just like, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy it. And I'm just like, what? Okay.
It cracks me up when you like when you describe Tanner, it cracks me up because when I see him, like I have a hard time picturing him saying that. But I'm sure he does, but I'm like,
it's so weird. He says that I'm the impulsive buyer and I keep buying weird shit and don't think about it. Like don't think about the finances or anything. And then he goes and buys a
Yeah,
freaking Peloton
but
bike.
you buy like flowers to make a wreath from the Dollar Tree. That's your impulsive buy.
All right, like it's a couple of dollars. He's like, why did you? That's stupid. That doesn't make any sense. I'm buying a Peloton bike. And with this new computer too, he was just like, I'm gonna go buy it. I'm like, okay. Like I like it, but I don't know if it's smart.
I like it. So I noticed on the video yesterday, like it looked really good. The podcast, I thought so. Y'all have to let us know if you were watching. Did you notice a difference? And if you're listening, now that we both live in the land of good positive internet cannot be positive, but good, solid, stable internet connection. Did y'all notice a difference in the episode? You have to let us know. I'm excited for your Peloton bike.
Me too. I just need to buy the indoor cycle shoes because we didn't want the Peloton ones. I don't know. Their sizing was different for women.
Are y'all still setting up a garage gym? Or are you going to put it in the garage or are you going to put it?
Well, I want it in the garage because I don't think it fits anywhere in here. And then Noah would be climbing all over it. So I'd rather have it in the garage. I don't know. I think Tanner would have wanted it downstairs somewhere.
I mean, y'all have space for it, but your house looks so nice as is. Adding anything to
right,
it.
because it's going to mess up my beautiful
aesthetic
design there.
Be like, okay, so we're going to put it in the garage. And if you want to use it in the house, then you can bring it into the house and put it in the laundry room temporarily while you write it.
I told him that if we would have a bigger yard and actually a flat yard, you could just roll it out from the garage.
He's strong.
Our yard is crappy and I don't like it. I would like to move just because of the yard. My husband says no.
Yeah. Well, the thing is was telling me about our yard, and I'll be honest, like she showed me like clips of it and stuff, and I'm like, it's fine. Like it's a good yard. It's super tiny, but I'm like, that's fine. Like, why is she so upset? But then I saw it in person and I'm like, oh, I should have known something was really wrong. Cause it's like, not only is it super tiny, but like the one patch of grass, you have like 2 feet. And then it's like this really jagged, like cliff, like in the yard. Like if Noah was to run off of it, he would break bones. Like if he was to run.
He can't even run in our yard. That's how small it is. He can't run in there. And other people in this neighborhood have these are all like cookie cutter houses, but the yards are not equal. Some of them have 3 times the size that we do. So
yeah. And it's probably flatter or at least level.
Oh yeah.
I've seen if it was like a gentle slope that was like all the way, it's just like cliff.
We seem to be having a lot of bad luck with our yards ever since we've been moving around, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully next house has a bigger yard.
Well, we are going to try and keep these weekly. What am I saying?
Daily?
Okay. I think I combined weekly with weekday, but it is actually a daily Monday through Friday. So the daily Monday through Friday podcast, we're going to try and keep them as short and sweet. So we do want to know, how are you doing? Some people have already commented. I put the boxes up on Instagram. So if you go to my Instagram, there's stories, and the stories are saved as, so we've got your progress with a balance. So it's got a scale on it. So your progress, so that gives you a window to update us on your progress. I put collab cues. Collab cues is just like the collaborative. So like any questions you have about anything that we say or just general questions, and then a 2021 goals. So if you want to share your goals with us, you can do it there. And then some people have already been sharing their goals. So we've got like save at least $3,000, get to my goal weight, stay happy. I'm doing a fitness challenge, want to end the year strong. This person says they want to be kind to themselves. They want to run 3 times a week and meditate. I like that.
Those are good goals.
Let's see, make a spice cake, finish a portrait, and make a German dish. Very food centered. I like it.
No, I don't know what the German dish is.
I know. We want to know what the German dish is. So let us know. Let us know. What are your
recipe?
Share recipes. Is it healthy? I want to know. Let's see. Intuitive eating, worry less, move more, eat healthier each month. That's a great, I like that. Eat healthier each month. So just progressively get better. Stick to new healthy habits and don't stress the holidays. Being consistent.
I love those.
Workouts, health first, working on my business with my 2 associates. That's awesome.
Ooh.
Sounds fancy.
Boss lady.
That's what people have said so far. Let's see if there's any questions. So I did open it up. I was like, hey, we're about to record in an hour. Do you have any questions that you want us to talk about for Monday? But I got some weird questions. Like, what's the worst fight you and your husband have ever had? We're not talking about
nothing related to this.
Yeah, we're not talking about that here. And I probably would never be like, oh my gosh, let me tell you about our very worst fight. Just know.
Yeah, I don't think my husband would appreciate me sharing those stories.
No.
They're between me and him.
Just know married people fight. That's real life.
Yeah.
We have super amazing times and we have like, nobody can press my buttons. And I don't think anyone can press my husband's buttons like us. We are button pressers and we know everything about each other. So we know exactly how to press those buttons or even unintentionally do it just because we're around each other all the time. So
yeah, I feel like that happens with your spouse or with your siblings. I know my brother knows how to push my buttons or my mom.
Yeah, it's so true. So true. Anyway, Jenna has found some motivational quotes for us to talk about today. So that's what we're going to chat about.
I feel like a little dumb because I don't know who this person is who said this. Zig Ziglar.
Oh yeah, he just sells. Zig
Ziglar.
Yeah.
So it says, what you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals.
Ooh.
So I thought that was fitting. Yeah, so it's not about the goal necessarily itself, but the journey.
Yeah. So, well, and I like that because as we make small incremental changes, I think while the way that works and how it helps us get to our goals in a better way is that we change so slightly that you literally are somebody different by the time you get there. If you're doing it like in a healthy, sustainable way, if you're doing it like an extreme, like chaotic way, you may be somebody different, but it may be a little bit unstable and you may not be as happy if you just do small.
And we want growth. We want the mental and physical growth that we would be able, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Oh yeah. I don't know why I'm so lost. I did not sleep great last night. We went to bed late and then my son was up very early in the morning because he pooped himself. So he was up before 7. And then my lovely dog was, I don't know what the F he was doing in the middle of the night. But he was like reverse sneezing, very loud and long. And I thought he was puking. So, that wakes you up.
Yeah.
I feel tired today.
So you said you had 2 quotes?
Yes. Where did I put the other one? And the other one, I thought it was cute too. It says, you do not find the happy life, you make it.
Ooh,
so I thought it would be kind of fitting for this challenge and purpose.
It's so fitting because that's exactly what I hope we all walk away from. Is there's so many people in life, and especially on the internet and especially on social media, and they want to sell you their answer.
Exactly.
But their answer is never going to be your answer. Their program, their results are never going to be yours. You have to find your own way and you have to accept your own progress and work with that. And
this was by Camilla Erin Kimball. I'm not sure if I pronounced her last middle name or the other last name correctly. But yeah.
So read both again, like back to back, if you would.
Both of them?
Yeah. So this is kind of what we're going to leave you guys on, or the motivational quotes.
What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. And you do not find the happy life, you make it.
Yes, I love it. I love it.
That's kind of the same thing as the song called Vacation, where they sing that, I don't know, how did it go? I'm on vacation every day because I love my occupation, whatever he sings. And then he continues, if you do not like your life, go and change it. So
yeah,
I think that's a really good advice.
Yeah, it's important to live your moments. Like, we only have a few.
Right, and you're the only one who's responsible of your own happiness and your life. You can't expect other people to accommodate their things to make you happy. Even if you're married, it's not your spouse's responsibility to be the one that makes you happy. Sure, if you're happy, your spouse is going to be happy, and you're going to be happy. But
if
it's
your
still,
happiness is
you're the only one who's responsible of your own happiness.
Yeah. If your happiness comes from anything externally, you're destined to be unhappy. Like,
Exactly.
your happiness will always be fleeting. Happiness comes from inside, and accepting yourself as you are. And yeah, I like so many things, but it comes from that inner peace and happiness.
And I guess it kind of resonated with what we were talking about when you came over, like all the friends, mutual friends that we have and all that kind of stuff. So that you make your own happiness kind of fit with that thing too.
It does. Also, when I went and saw Jenna, and you guys will have watched the vlog for that because I'm going to actually do it later today. But we met this lady when we were about to do Kettle Hell, and we were just talking to her. Her dogs ran up to us, and we're like petting the dogs and making small talk. And throughout the course of our conversation, we've been talking for a while. We talked to her for a long time, but she's like, yeah, this is like the first conversation that she's had. And like, she said, like, she's had like 3 conversations with people that are not her husband in like the last 2 years. You never know what people are going through. Like, just say hi to people and let conversation happen. It means human connection is so important. Like, in real life, human connection, like saying hi to someone in line at Walmart or wherever. Oh, a sweet puppy.
He's a mama's boy.
Yeah, he is. Or how her Roddy has climbed up in her lap like a little lap dog, but he is not. He is not a lap dog. He thinks that he
thinks he is.
Yeah. Oh, he looks sleepy. He's like, this feels good. So I hope that you guys are setting those goals. If you're still thinking about it, that's okay. And that you have at least outlined what your ideal day looks like, and that you are figuring out how you're spending your time. And I feel like this will be like a self-fulfilling thing. Like, as you look at the way you're spending your time, you'll start to see why this is important to do. And it's the first time I've actually done it. So, and it's definitely been eye-opening for me as I've set forth to do it. So anyway, let us know how that's going if you started, and let us know questions. If you have encouragement for us, positive things that have happened to you, we want to know. So send us a DM, Yep. Comment down below, all of the things. We love you guys, and we will see you tomorrow.
What am I doing with my hand?
That's my strong hand.
Jenny.